Airrack not only grew from 0 to 1 million subscribers in only a year, but ended up at 10 million just 1.5 years later, racking up billions of views in the process.
But like all YouTubers' stories, this wasn't all sunshines and rainbows. He had to grind to get to this point.
But he wouldn't have been able to do this without one small but very essential thing. What you were expecting me to tell you? No, watch the video.
Eric Decker, or Airrack, born in 1997, had always wanted to do YouTube for a living, but he stated that—
And I always wanted to do YouTube. I've wanted to do YouTube since I was like in 5th grade, but it's never made sense for me, like financially. So the idea for me was like build something that like pays my bills and then jump over to YouTube as soon as possible.
So to be financially secure, he started a wedding video production company. This would also give him the good background he needed in the video space.
After his business became very successful, he was able to jump over to YouTube starting in 2020. At the start, YouTube was a fun hobby for Airrack. All he did on YouTube was make night lapses and expressed his love for stars. But then, he started to follow the cookie-cutter Mr. Beast format. He spent 24 hours in the real Stranger Things town and many other challenges to try to blow up. But when he started taking things seriously, his growth was exponential. At the beginning of 2020, he only gained 300 subscribers in a month, but in the next, he gained almost 100,000. But there was something peculiar about his channel. This kind of growth is unusual. Most have to work for years until anything successful happens with their channel.
Airrack had a plan though. He made videos that the algorithm loves, made intros that foreshadow and leave viewers wondering what happens next, and, in the most creative way possible, he used other people's fame to grow his own channel. And he started this all with his Sneaking In series.
Airrack started sneaking into things with the Jake Paul vs. Gibb fight. He dresses up as a fake reporter with the end goal to hand deliver his resume to Logan Paul to get a job. Somehow, he makes it in and gives Logan the resume, but is told maybe. Logan did admire him though, and could tell he was gonna blow up.
I like your ambition. Cool. I really do. Yeah. I obviously can't say yes or no right now. There's a very thorough review process.
Sure, bro.
Really impressed.
He never got the job, but I think it was for the best. Or he might have never gotten to the point he is at today with YouTube. But he continued on his journey and made more incredible videos.
He dressed up as and surprised David Dobrik, rode a scooter all across Florida, and then started another saga with Logan Paul. He was trying to get rid of these $90,000 insanely uncomfortable couches.
I heard these couches suck. What's the deal?
Why don't you sit on them for yourself?
Okay, sure.
Tell me what you think.
What was the name?
And Airrack jumped on the opportunity. But he didn't just want to buy the couches, he wanted to sleep on them in Logan's house.
So you have cash in hand. These are my couches now, so I'm just gonna sleep on these now. Here.
So it was fine until you said here.
However, the incredible title was able to make his video explode, and it ended up getting 5.2 million views.
Then, he went on a ton of crazy adventures with the couches, and his ever-growing audience loved it. He and his editor Mac kept upping the video production and editing on their videos, upping the craziness of video ideas, and upping the overall effort needed to make his videos. And it paid off. He even got to talk to Mr. Beast, who said,
Like, I think Airrack shares that same, like, just almost dumb. Like, you have enough money where you just don't have to work anymore, but you keep going because you love it. Like, most people, $5-10 million is what they do. Very few people keep going and want to live that hellish lifestyle where you're on the treadmill and you're just going and going and going.
He kept taking advantage of his ongoing traction to gain more and more subscribers and views, and was at 800,000 subscribers on December 19th, 2020, when he uploaded a video titled Getting 1 Million Subscribers, in which he announced this whole plan where people would text about his channel and get rewarded for it, and that he would strand himself on an island until he reached the insane milestone of 1 million subs.
he and Mac live streamed every day on this island. They stayed there on Christmas. They were dedicated. But then, on December 27th, 2022, by some miracle, they reached 1 million subscribers.
Oh my God. Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. Oh my God.
After this insane accomplishment, most might just slow down and bathe in the money they were raking in. But Airrack kept grinding. He continued sneaking into places, including the Super Bowl and another Jake Paul fight. He kept making crazier and crazier videos, and then hit a jackpot when he hired 50 bodyguards, gaining him 21 million views. He participated in Mr. Beast videos and did a ton of other crazy stuff in 2021.
However, In 2022, he made a goal to get 10 million subscribers by the end of the year, and if they achieved that goal, he would throw a giant pizza party with the world's largest pizza for all of his fans to come to enjoy in collaboration with Pizza Hut. He welcomed new friends to his videos and went even bigger and better than ever before.
And then he reached his goal. He got 10 million subscribers.
10 million.
And yeah, he is doing that pizza party.
You may be asking yourself, what's Airrack going to do next? To that, I would say he's going to continue to get better at editing and storytelling, continue to make crazy videos, and get an even bigger audience.
When the pandemic happened, if you asked someone if they knew who he was, they would almost definitely say no.
However, Airrack is on track to become the next Mr. Beast, and you could easily find someone who knows and loves this man, who is now known as one of the fastest growing YouTube creators in history.